guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Abby and today's video is a how-to on how I got these boho knotless braids done. I'm mostly showing you guys like my process. So I'm starting off with blow dried hair, clean and blow dried. Let's give it up for this growth, y'all. My hair has been growing so fast. And the boho hair that I'm using is this super French bulk human hair that I got from Amazon. It actually came with 2 bundles, but I only used 1 because I felt like it was enough. Now I'm taking you guys through this prep process, which is the most annoying part of doing boho knotless braids. You have to really prep the hair. So I'm taking the human hair that I bought and I'm pretty much separating it into pieces by adding a little bit of this red one wax at the top so that it can hold in place. Pretty simple, straight to the point, but it's super repetitive and it can be really annoying and it can be a little bit messy, so make sure you take your time when you're doing this part. Now I'm going into the actual parting process of my hair. So in the past, I've started in the back. I have this really great video on how I part my hair doing a different method. I can also link that in the description box below for you guys so you can see. But I've actually been using this method a lot more recently, which basically is me starting my hair in the front versus starting in the back. To do that, I basically separate the front of my hair from the back. And I know these lines is a little crooked, y'all. Please don't come for me. I'm also using this red one wax, which I've been loving. It's very lightweight and it also smells really good and it's very affordable. Every time I go to the beauty supply, I find it for like $5.99 or cheaper, and it has a really great hold. So this is a product that I've been using. I separate the front of my hair from the back. Like I said, I'm starting in the front. So I'm separating each side of my hair, doing 4 subsections because this is what I use to get those medium-ish sized parts. And once I get those 4 subsections on each side and I separate them from each other, I begin my braiding process. Now to braid, the only product that I've been using to braid is this red one wax. I'm telling y'all, it's a game changer. If you have it at your beauty supply, go find it because it's really good. They have a couple different scents or like flavors, but this red one is my favorite. If you don't find the red one, look for the green one, which is the olive oil one. That one is also really great. And now I'm beginning my braiding process. In that first row, I'm only doing 2 knotless braids. So I start off my hair braiding it down at least twice, and then I start feeding in the cankalon hair. This method might look different for each person. There are some people that start their knotless braids from like the scalp. I like to braid down at least once or twice because this has a more natural look to me. And because I know my hair is very thick, I don't really need to add all the way at the top. But I'm braiding down a few times, and once I get to a comfortable spot where I feel like it's a good place to add in that boho hair, that's where I go ahead and add it in. For each braid, I'm adding in 2 pieces of that boho hair. And yes, 1 bundle was enough for me to add 2 pieces per braid. I think this gave me a full enough look. You guys will see in a few clips. Yeah, I'm just adding in that boho hair, and then I braid it down maybe once or twice, and then I separate it by hooking it to my hair with a clip or something, and then I add in a little bit more cankalon hair by braiding it down. Then I add my second piece, and I'm pretty much done with the braid. Again, this is a how-to. This is not necessarily a tutorial, so I'm not going in super depth. I just wanted you guys to see how this specific human hair works for my hair and how full and nice it looked. It honestly was a really good pick for me. I think if you're really going for that bohemian look, if you want something that over time, as the braids are getting messy, for the hair to look just as messy, this works well. It didn't tangle a bunch. It didn't require a lot of product for upkeep. And I actually did this hair specifically for Carnival weekend in Miami, so I knew my hair was going to be getting wet. I knew that I was going to be, you know, not keeping up with the maintenance too much, and still this hair did amazing. As we know, knotless braids is just a whole bunch of repetition, but I wanted to focus on how I'm going about doing my parts. So in the first row at the bottom, I did 2 braids, and then I followed up with 3 braids in those middle 2 rows. And then that final top row, I did 4 braids, and I just repeated the same method on the other side as well. For the back, I like to connect my pieces to those front lines as much as possible. So in that very bottom row under my ears, I did 3 sections, and then I did 4 sections at the top. Anything that really helps these braids look as full as possible, and for me to use that bricklayer method to make it look full. These boxes are kind of medium largish, but they're enough for the style to look really full. If you want it even fuller, you can do the brick layers a little bit smaller. My shoulders were hurting though, so I was not going to be doing that. Overall, this is pretty much how the hair turned out. I actually really love this. I kept it in for about 3 weeks. If y'all know me, y'all know that I don't keep these knotless braids in for too long. To maintain the hair, I pretty much did this process maybe once every 4 to 5 days. I added water, and then I used this Maria hair cream, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I love how lightweight this product is. So I take a good amount in my hands like that, pass it through the hair, and then I take my Lotta Body foaming mousse, which y'all know is my day one, and I applied this mousse everywhere from the top of my hair all the way down to the boho and the ends of the hair, and this helped my hair pretty much stay put. It was actually such a great style to work with, and this boho knotless hair is one that I definitely recommend. Oh, and before I forget, I also dipped my braids in hot water to set it. No, I did not include the boho human hair. I only dipped the Kankalon hair. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully this was helpful, and let me know in the comments if this hair is one that you'll try or have tried in the past. Stay tuned for more hair videos and more protective styles, because I've been doing a lot of those lately. I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.